Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Tonight we have a closer look at what some are calling a heroin epidemic across our region. Thank you for joining us. Authorities are still waiting for lab results on whether heroin that killed one man and hospitalized 3 others in Bemidji last weekend was toxic. Officials are trying to determine if that heroin was laced with a poisonous substance. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson reports from Cass Lake near Bemidji to show us how it's a problem that only appears to be getting worse.
A worker here at the Leech Lake Tribal Health Department told me the heroin problem here on the reservation is at epidemic proportions. A fix of heroin will cost you about $10. It's cheaper than a quart of booze or case of beer. And folks who live here say it's easy to get. If you wanted to now, would it be hard for you to go find some heroin in town?
No.
How long would it take you?
Probably about 15, 20 minutes.
Heroin is also much less expensive than meth or other prescription drugs that contain opiates like heroin. It's created the need for this new opiate treatment center, which handles 100 people a month plus their families.
You have to treat the whole family together. Otherwise, treating one patient, one person out of the family just doesn't work.
To help them support the person who's hooked?
Exactly.
We are seeing a very strong prevalence within the Minnesota area and also within the reservation. It's not a problem reserved to the reservation here. It's of course, a statewide and national problem.
And Dr. Mangiamelli stresses heroin use is moving into all levels of society. He says it causes chemical changes in the brain that make the craving for more of it stronger than our craving for food or water.
Very tough to get off. So you asked me a question about life expectancy, and I think it was reviewing the life expectancy of someone who gets addicted to heroin is about 14 years.
And it's a growing problem that's already created one of the largest tribal-operated opiate treatment centers in the United States, right here in Cass Lake, Minnesota. Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
Dr. Mangiamelli says national, state, and local leaders need to start getting together now to figure out a solution to this growing problem. And he emphasizes that it's not only a problem on reservations, it's a problem all over the country. People from all over the FM area are gathering together to walk the Main Avenue Veterans Bridge and advocate for addiction recovery. Their message, they don't want to see any more deaths because of overdoses and addiction. Valley News Team's Natalie Parsons joins us live from the starting line on 7th Street. Natalie?
Andrea, those taking part in this memorial walk first gathered at Regroup in Moorhead. And at 5 p.m., they are starting to head towards the Main Avenue Veterans Bridge. The participants are families and friends advocating for addiction recovery, proclaiming no more deaths. The organization's executive director, Denise Peterson, believes that too many people have been lost from drug and alcohol overdoses. And for those struggling with the disease, recovery is possible. Special words will be shared near the Statue of Liberty replica before heading back to Regroup. And in Moorhead, Natalie Parsons, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you so much, Natalie. Coming up on Valley News Live 10 at 10, we'll speak with participants about why this walk is so important to them. We had a dusting of snow earlier, but we're about to begin another warm-up. Let's get the details from meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli in First Weather. Justin?
And thank you, Andrea. Good evening, everybody. Well, that snow quickly got out of here, and we warmed up to above normal levels again. Temperatures near 40 into the Fargo area. Still about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. We're back down to 38 at Fargo, into the upper 20s. Thief River Falls out toward Bemidji. Roseau at 21, and we're still into the upper 30s, close to 40 as you make your way out toward Jamestown and at Oaks. And the wind is starting to get up there from the north. Pretty breezy out there, 20 gusting to 25 in Fargo, and up to 22 right now at Grand Forks. Now, there's that snow that we had earlier moving just to the east of Baudette and Duluth right now. We're just seeing mainly cloudy skies out there, but if you look off just to the south and to the west of Jamestown and Ellendale, we are seeing clear skies, and that will be the story as we go through the day on Saturday. But for tonight, mainly cloudy skies. That brisk northerly wind will cool us off. We're going to see lows into the mid-20s tonight, and then a very nice warm-up as we go through the weekend, and we'll tell you how warm it's going to get coming up later in the newscast. Andrea?
All right, thanks so much, Justin. The Barnes County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in finding a man with outstanding warrants. Patrick Jensen is a white male who has brown hair and brown eyes. Jensen is wanted for aggravated domestic assault, and interfering during an emergency call. Additional charges include failing to stick with his 24/7 program, possession of a controlled substance, and drug paraphernalia. If you have any information about Jensen, you're asked to contact the Barnes County Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen. It's Friday, and time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 19-year-old Luella Jane Marie Martin is wanted for felony theft of property. You can call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Martin. A new app that claims faster and more convenient protection has viewers asking our whistleblower hotline if this is legitimate and supported by local police. The app is called On Camera. It claims to instantly connect you to an on-camera officer with a live two-way recorded video chat. The website says it stops crime before it occurs, gets help faster, and records the incident. A local mother says the idea seems wonderful, and she has thought about downloading it for her teenage daughter, who leaves work late at night.
I think it just give a little bit more feeling of comfort to me, I would think. I mean, I know it's not as much as having a gun in your purse or a can of mace, but, you know, it's just a little extra something to where if something did happen, they would have a video of the person's face and everything that was going on, too.
Coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 6, hear from local police about this safety app and what they say are the best tools available to protect your kids. You can get a taste of handcrafted beer this weekend from a regional brewery. This weekend is the first time beer from Bent Paddle Brewing Company will be available in the Fargo area. Tonight, they'll be offering samples at Happy Harry's Bottle Shop off of 45th Street until 6 o'clock, and then at Side Street Bar and Grill from 6:30 to 8:30, and Saturday at the Beer and Bacon Festival. The Duluth company was started 3 years ago by two married couples.
Brewing philosophy is to create a balanced beer. Just like when you're in a canoe, you need to have a good sense of balance. We kind of take that back to the brewery, and every beer we make is going to celebrate some sort of classic element of a beer style, but we're going to put our own little twist on it.
The founders say production has been better than they imagined. They're also happy to see their beers being enjoyed both in Minnesota and now North Dakota. It's a rare opportunity for some West Fargo middle school students. They're getting the chance to show school officials, top engineers, and the mayor what they would like to see in new school buildings. Here's a look at what the distinguished panel of judges saw. The projects were put together by 4 teams of 8th graders at Liberty Middle School. Voters in November approved a nearly $100 million building program that will provide, among other things, 2 new elementary schools. So officials are using the educational process to get student input and investigate their ideas. The team's creations feature use of available space, comfortable furniture, and natural lighting.
Natural lighting helps brighten spirits, and without natural lighting, school could tend to get boring. And then stats show that more people keep coming to school with the natural light.
The team that developed a plan for the library won this competition. There's no word yet on whether or not any of these concepts will be worked into the school's building program. Construction on some of that is scheduled to begin this spring. Today kicked off the annual Bowl for Kids' Sake fundraiser for the Fargo-Moorhead Big Brothers Big Sisters. The event is the largest fundraiser for the organization this year, and the hope is to raise $85,000. So far, organizers say they have raised almost half of that goal through company pledges. The money raised goes directly toward the BBBS program. If you missed today's event, there are 2 more opportunities on March 11th and 18th. To sign up, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the Hot button. Organizers ask that you register 48 hours in advance.